All right, so y'all know hunting season's here / coming up, depending on where you live. So there's all these videos going around about people just hating and bashing on public land or public land hunters, kind of depending on how you look at it. So my thing is I don't know if it's just the fact that y'all's public land sucks or your hunters where you live suck. But in almost 22 years of hunting nothing but public land, I walked into one person hunting. And that's because we were hunting around a lake, and I went across the levee, and he came in from the other side, and we saw each other. So you couldn't tell, I didn't know if didn't even know you could access the lake from the backside. He did, and that's how he come in from that road. Saying all that is that in 22 years, I've ran into one hunter in the woods ever. Now, I've had dogs and stuff run in on me, household dogs, can't do nothing about that. But I don't know if it's just where you live at or the people you have that hunt that land that are your issues. Because in 22 years, I've had no issues hunting public land. Y'all bash on squirrel hunters. Well, if the squirrel hunter's, being respectful, he's never going to run into you anyway. He's going to be, a mile or 2 miles down the road from the last vehicle he saw. If you have runners and joggers, I'm not sure where you're hunting at because you should not be running and jogging the hunting land, especially where I live. That's impractical. But, back up off the trails, okay? Stop hunting, people's running and walking trails. And yeah, I don't understand it, man. Y'all bash on public hunting land, and y'all seem to have all these issues. Everybody seems to have all these issues, and I'm sitting there thinking, in 22 years, I've run into one other person. 22 years, I've ran into one person. And I would say it was neither one of ours fault. I mean, I came in from one side, he came in from the other. It is what it is. But even then, I saw him, he waved, I turned around, he was already sitting down, I was still walking in. So however he got there was a lot faster than how I was going to get there. So, I turned around, walked right back out the same way I came. And I hope he got a deer that day, or saw a deer, or, whatever. But, yeah, 22 years, I've never had a problem hunting public land the way that y'all make it out with all these videos. And so I would just appreciate it if y'all quit bashing on public land, because it's what we got.